Good morning, students. And today I'm starting with the string. String is a sequence of character in each byte container. Each character contain a single byte. So every word, every sentence which you are inputting in it, that is a sequence of character. So I am continuing with this topic. So program to read and print reverse order. This is a we have already done. I am explaining again. String string L equal input. Enter any string. And this line will get the value in a string and print reverse of string. This line will be printed with the string value. Now what I am doing, length is my another variable. Equal is a assignment operator. I am taking a len. What is len? Len is a function. What it does, len function is used to count number of character present in string. So string whatever I am getting in a string L, so it will count number of character, means it will count length of the string. So len function to count number of character present in the string. Now here for ch in range. What is range? Range is a function which specify starting value, ending value, and update part in you can give here. So this is a for ch is a counter variable, in is a membership operator. Range is a function which specify beginning, ending, and update part here. Beginning with the L minus L. What is it? This is a minus value and minus length, because I have to make it reverse. Whatever I input there, that I have to make a reverse. So here I am giving in the for loop minus in a negative, beginning with the minus, ending with the minus, and this is also minus L. This part you have to write, and again 3 times you have to make it minus with this variable. So it will, whatever you will input in that will be in a reverse. If I am writing print, what it will write? TNIRP. So it will make a reverse in order. Then here it will printing. See, if you are printing anything, so that will make a Karan. I have inputted Karan. So Karan. So this will be reverse in this. So this I am showing also practical. So here you have to make a space for formatting. Now any string you can write it. I am writing your name. So it will be print in a reverse order. So what is the use of see, this line? This is the line which is a printing over there, and this line will take a length of the string which I am getting here, and this is a for loop with the ch is a counter variable in the range -1 I have given here. What is the use of this? -1 means, see here, from this it will minus the value from starting value. This will be deduct from this side and printing with the reverse order. See, first character, last character will become first, and after second last, then third, and then similarly all the characters in a reverse order. So in this program, any doubt bache? Niharika?
No, ma'am.
So this line only you have to remember. For counter variable, you can take any variables. And range function, what does? This is our beginning part. Beginning, what I am giving? -1. And ending part, what I am giving? Minus length. Whatever I am getting length, this number of characters I am getting with the here, it will count in a store in a length. Length -1. Length is also minus and -1 again. So one character it is deducting from here, and ch will be printed. What is here? This is a counter variable. Once it will print the last, then again second last, then third. From last it will print, it makes a reverse order. So this is a, if you want to print a negative value and reverse order, so you have to apply like this. So one another example I am showing you. This is a program to input any string and print short form. Just like a, if you are inputting your name, so that first characters will be print like a n. If I am writing my name, n will be printed with the this. See, string is a variable which is a getting a value. Input, enter any string. This line will appear for getting a value. You have to input your name, any word here. Now print. I'm using print function. String, from string which you will get here 0. 0 means what is it? String is a, what is it? It is a sequence of characters. Just like I am writing here. So here this is in a zeroth position, n in a zeroth position, I in a first position, h in a second position. So it will beginning with the zeroth position. So what it will print from? It will print a first character. After first character, it will put a dot notation. Dot will be print. So when we run my program, so dot will be printed over there, and this is for space. And this is for space. So in this case, whatever we are inputting a character that beginning with the first will be in a zeroth position. In this case, from string, whatever I am getting, zeroth position, first character will be get. After first character, it will apply a dot. So then for ch in range, here I am using for loop. For ch is my counter variable. In range function, I am using beginning with the 1, ending with the length of the string. Ending with the length of the string, whatever I am getting. So now if string ch equal space, if there is any space, we are not finding any characters, print starting cs plus 1. So next character will be printed, and after next character it will put a dot. So in this program, whenever I execute my program, I am executing my program. See here, enter any string. So here I am writing this name, I am inputting. See here, only first character will be appear, and after first character dot will be appear. See, so here I have given a space, that's why it is putting a dot. See here. Now again I'll run my program. to this. So after n, it will print a dot. In a previous output, I have given a space. If it will found any space, it will print a only dot notation. So this is the example of after first name, short name will be printed, and after first character, it will print a dot notation. See, again I am running this program with some changes, beginning with the 0 and total with the colon value, and total characters are 5. So what happens if I run my program? See, I have make a changes beginning with the 0 and I have put it here 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 characters will be print, and in a full name it will print a 5 character beginning with the 0. So starting position will be 0, that is n in a starting position with the 0, and I in a first position, h in a second position, and a in a third position. So whatever I am changing here value, if I'll put here 2, only first 2 characters will be print. And you can view here, I have put it a this string, and from this string only first 2 character I have written here 2, and only 2 characters will be print. So you can write short name with it, and you can get a first name and last name. You can apply this from first name. You can write a short name, and last name you can write a short name of that. So you can make a program of that, and I'm sharing another program. So you can input any vowels here. This program to input any vowels, and you can find from that given string, given line, you can find the vowels. So this program you can write a command line, find the vowels. So first what I am taking, str1 is a variable. What is str1? This is a variable which I am getting value in this, and this count is a variable. What is count? It is a variable which is assigned as a 0. For s in str1, for s in str1, if s equal a, or s equal e, or s equal I, or S equal O or S equal A, E, I, O, U. These are our vowels which I am comparing with the S. What is S? S is my counter variable which will check A, E, I, O, U. So whenever you want to compare any string with the any value with the particular variable, so you need to write a 2 times double equal. You have to apply a 2 times equal operator. Now here count plus equal 1. What is count? It is a variable which is a update part. This is a update part. Once it will check for a first vowels and go for a next and next till last it will check. This is a update part. And now I want to print it with the message print vowels. So total vowels are count. What is count? Which I am using for a update. I am printing this. See, I am using. So any string. So I have compared with the small alphabet. So it will, might be it will show the error that I am using with the small characters. This line I am inputting. See, total vowels are 1. See how many times it is reading. A is a 1 time. C, welcome program. It is a 1 time. A will be showing a 1 times and E will be showing 2 times. E. So 1 here, 1 here. And another is a I. I will appear in a 3 times and O, U. So it will count number of times how many these vowels are appearing. So it will check the vowels and you can write a program of any paragraph. From that you can count number of how many number of vowels are there, so you can check. In a first string welcome, so it will check for a first, second, third. So how many times or appears, how many times another A, E, I, O, U, I is appearing. So all will be checked here. So here, this is the program to input a string and count how many vowels are in it. So str equal input, enter any string. You have to get the value count equal 0. So count is a variable which is I am assigning with the 04 s in str1. It will work till the str1. Now if s equal a or s equal a, e, I, o, u, all, it will work with the, all the vowels count plus equal 1. Now print total vowels occurs are count. Total vowels, how many times it is occur, each and every vowels will be displayed. Now what is the another method to write a, so str1 equal input, enter any string, this line will appear. Now vowels equal, this can be written in a square bracket. So in a square bracket a, e, I, o, u, these are enclosed in a single quotation a, e, I, o, u, and count equal 0. Count equal 0. Count I am assigning at the 0 for s in str1. It will work till the str1. If s in vowels, now what I have to use? S in vowels. Count plus equal 1. This is the update part. Now I have to print. So S will be printed. So there are two methods you can use to check the vowels. Next, in a string, there are two operators can be used. Which are these? Plus and multiply. This is a asterisk for multiplication. Now, what is the use of multiply with the string? If you are using a plus operator with the string, only it concatenate the value. What does it? It concatenate means if you are writing first name and last name, both first name and last name will be joined. Both will be joined and display together. So what is the use of multiplication here? So whatever you are writing character in that will be replicate number of times. So plus is used to concatenation for joining, and asterisk is used for a repetition. Any characters which you are using with the asterisk, that will be replicate number of time, which is a number is given. So see here, A equal Tom. I have written a equal Tom. What is A? A is a variable which is assigned as a Tom, holding a Tom. B equal Jerry. So it is storing in a B. Now C equal A plus. I am using A plus, this and will also plus B. So what happens whenever you are using this, A and B with the AND operator will be displayed. So what is AND operator here? We have written we can write in a single quotation or double quotation. What is using plus operator here? It is not calculating a value. It is concatenation A value and B value, in between AND operator will be appear. So here line equal go. What is line? Line is a variable. I am storing go in it. Now print line. Print line asterisk 3. Multiply 3 means line will be printed, multiply with the 3 times. And this is a text. So it will be replicate number of times. So there is a membership operators are also there. Membership operator in and not in. Both are a membership operator, are used to check the presence of the string characters in any string. For example, A in Python. If I have written a Python, I will check A in a Python. It will display false because A is not present in Python. So you have to check with the in operator, whatever string you have given, it will check with the given string. So here I am also writing A in Java. Java, there are 2 times A is present in Java, so it will display true. And P in operators, PER is present in this, so it will display true. And MEN, this word I have to check, MEN, it is not there, it will display false. So whatever you are giving a characters, any word, that will check in the particular line. Man in manipulation, man, it is MAN. So it will display, for here it is written false, but it will display true. MAN. Also, here it is written capital, so it will false. So it is a case sensitive. Case sensitive means whatever you are assigning a value with, that must be compared with the same. If you are writing capital, that must be capital. So it will check with the same. PRE not in present. PRE is there, it will display true. So I hope you will understand this topic. Thank you.